Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'm here at Unserer State Park in Farmingdale, New Jersey, and I just stumbled across this little camper van. It's got foreign plates on it, it has a Volkswagen badging. So I'm gonna go check this out. So join me. This is Guido, and where are you from?
We are from Switzerland, and we did a big trip from Argentina to Alaska, and now we are here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the vehicle you brought here?
Yeah, we have a Volkswagen T5 chassis, four-wheel drive, diesel, 190 horsepower, and the cabin is custom made. A small company in Germany built the cabin for us.
Can you take us through some of the features we have here?
Yes, we have special dampers for off-road and tires for off-road. And then we have diesel heating, solar panels, and 50 gallons fresh water.
Okay. And I see here these are pretty unique windows that we don't see too much, but they're dual pane. It's like a Lexan material.
Yeah, double glass is from Dometic sides windows with mosquito net.
And is that a mosquito net that you can slide up and down and have the shade too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what is this device over here?
This is the toilet. Toilet cassette.
Okay, so I'm familiar with this type of system. We use this here in pop-ups.
We have here fresh water for the toilet, and this is the cassette.
Okay, and then you just take this out and bring it up to the dump station up there?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's about, what, approximately 5 gallons, you think?
Yeah.
And
with
this vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then electric access.
Okay, so we're not familiar with this type of connection here.
Yeah.
I guess this is 250 volts.
Yes.
So you're not able to plug in here.
Converter. We need
Okay.
a converter from 110 to 250.
So a transformer maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. So use a transformer, and then I see this campsite doesn't have any hookups here. So are you running off of the solar now?
Yeah, we can stay 2 weeks without power. There's no problem. We have a compressor fridge, and 2 solar panels are enough for the compressor fridge.
And what do you estimate the wattage of those panels to be? I think you told us earlier it had solar. Is it like a 100 watt or 200 watt system?
200 watt.
200 watt.
Yeah.
And how many?
220.
220. And how many batteries do you have?
3.
3?
3 batteries for the cabin and 1 for the engine.
And is it a 6 volt, 12 volt, or 24 volt?
12 volt.
12 volt. Okay. And are they lithium ion or
Lithium.
Lithium. Wow.
Yeah.
You got some good stuff over there.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, the exhaust for the Truma.
Yes.
And that's a Truma diesel
Yeah.
fired furnace, and that does your domestic hot water as well. Wow, this really has a lot of storage too. You know, and it's so well made. I remember we imported through a company, the Westfalia motorhome from Germany. And the tooling and the precision and everything was unbelievable. And you could see that here, and just the way the compartment doors are put together. It's got a double rib here, and it's got a nice gasket.
When we drive to the river, we have no water in this storage.
Really?
You can get 3 feet deep in the water.
So you're telling me this vehicle, you could cross a river, and these compartments are designed in such a way you could have up to 3 foot without penetration. So that means it can't go above this.
No. This is the high here.
Wow.
Here. This is the level.
and you've tested it before?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. And the 4-wheel drive is Is it an all-wheel drive or is it?
No,
okay.
no. Yeah, we have a differential locking
Okay.
also, and the mileage is 25 miles per gallon.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That is unheard of here, and this looks like it's 22 to 23 foot long.
Yeah.
And the height is impressive. This is it looks like it's under 9'8".
Yeah,
10 foot.
9 foot.
Yeah, and you know because you put this in a shipping container.
Yeah.
Okay. And around back here, it looks like we have a heavy duty tire mounted.
One here, and one on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at that. And there's no rust.
No.
How old? What year is this vehicle? How old is it?
2014.
Okay, so it's relatively new.
Yeah.
And above here we have a backup camera.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is this? This is a license
light. Yeah.
Patio light.
Yeah.
Okay. And what does that bracket do above the camera? Is that accessory bracket, or is that so water doesn't come down?
No. Accessory.
Really? And then these are just extra fuel tanks?
The range is 800 miles.
Wow. Huh. And then there's no storage here in the back. It's just whatever's fixed onto this aluminum extrusion, and these are just bolted and clamped in place. So you could switch this up.
Yeah. It's so.
So if you wanted one water jug and one fuel container.
And bike.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
And is it expensive to ship a motorhome across?
No, South America to Argentina, Hamburg to Argentina, $4,500.
Okay.
And we go back to Europe from Halifax, the coast $2,500.
And with the recent spurt of RVs in the United States, are you finding difficulty finding campgrounds and campsites?
No.
No?
No problems. We need no campgrounds. In South America, Middle America, you have no campgrounds. And on the West Coast, you can stay everywhere. It's not a problem.
Here I know they give you a hard time, but this vehicle, you could park this on the street and really no one would, I don't think anybody would complain.
Yeah.
And the width is got to be 7.5 foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Most RVs are 8 foot or 8.5 foot here. And what does this pipe do across the back?
It's for Switzerland. It's protect a motorbike or a bike when crashed from the rear side.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's common. There's so many motorbikes that someone could crash into the back of you. And what does that do? It prevents the bikes from sliding underneath?
Yeah.
Wow. And what does this storage? This one is separate also from the other side.
Yeah, other side, and we have inside.
That is tremendous amount of storage.
Yeah.
And it's a lidded compartment.
Yeah.
You could see here the tooling and the wood.
Yeah.
It's not particle board. It's all plywood, cabinet grade, and they do laminate on both sides, so there's no exposed wood. That's something you don't see too much in domestic RVs. One side's finished, one side is bare plywood or particle board.
Yeah.
And I see these brackets here. What do they do?
This is specially, we can cook inside and outside.
So it's for an outside grill.
Yeah, we have here a table. We can hang on the table. Just a moment, please.
Even the table is excellently. I love the way they tooled that edge.
So.
Now that is super cool.
And we have here also propane and hot and cold water.
Okay, I'm familiar with this. I've seen this same exact fitting on Airstream. This here is very nice. This is made by Truma, who made the furnace. but it's a neater way of hooking up propane. But it looks like your fittings are a little bit different. That's a quick disconnect.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a lot neater.
Yeah.
And then this I'm familiar with. I've seen this on Westphalia, the same spelling of water, but it's a lockable cap here for your potable water.
Yeah.
How many gallons do you think you have?
50.
50 gallons. But this table, wow. You know, most of the tables that they have here in the US, they open the compartment here and it actually just clips on. I like this because you can adjust the height and the angle.
Then we have here propane, 2 big bottles.
Okay, so this is different than what we see here.
Yeah.
These would be maybe equivalent to a 7-gallon or a 30-pound bottle.
Yeah.
But they have gauges on the side. What's this?
Refill the bottles from outside. We have adapters for the whole world.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's something that you don't see.
And then we can
in the United States, the propane tanks have to be permanently built in.
yeah.
And there's one connection. This is looks like what we have here for filling.
Yeah.
But I didn't. These are 2 separate bottles, and they're aluminum,
Yeah.
which is more resilient. These are steel bottles here in the U.S., and they usually start rusting after 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I really like this system. Can you imagine trying to find the right adapter for whatever country, and you have them all in this bag right here?
Yeah.
And then you have a Thule awning here.
Yeah.
It looks like this is a 10-foot, and it has buckles in the body.
Yeah.
That you could buckle it in,
Yeah,
or you could do like what you did at the table.
Yeah.
You could stake them into the ground. And this is brilliant. This is where you store your shoes.
Yeah.
So they're not on the ground, and that comes off. And look at the hardware that we have here. This is excellent. Wow, look at how thick the door is.
It's very good isolated.
And this is what keeps the door locked in place. They usually do plastic here, but this is all stainless steel.
Yeah.
And then this is the snorkel. This is all part of being able to cross the river. You know, you get your 3 foot of water here, but you don't want to suck any water into the engine and intake. So if I kick my shoes off, can you give us a tour of the inside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And we didn't take a look. This Thule step is unbelievable.
It's electric here.
Wow. Airstream trailers have an aluminum step like that.
Yeah.
It's a manual step. All the power steps that we see here, they're all metal and they rust and they fade.
Yeah.
This is great. I love it.
So we have here a light when you go inside.
They're really nice switches too.
Yeah.
Even the step switch, just the look of it. Take your shoes off here. All right. Very spacious for a small motorhome.
Yeah.
And did they call it a motorhome there, or a caravan, or what's this called? Campervan.
This is a campervan.
Campervan.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm familiar with the Dometic. We see these every day. Same. Everything's same.
Yeah.
This is a metal faucet. A lot of RVs in the United States have plastic.
Yeah.
And they break. And this is a pretty thick stainless steel sink. Oh, look at the latches here.
You can 40 pound.
Really?
Yeah.
And these are full extension.
Yeah.
So, you know, some drawers, they only come out to here and you can't reach what's in the back. These are full extension. Excellent. All right. What do we got here? You are very efficient on how you pack it.
Yeah.
We got a cutting board. We got some olive oil. All the towels and everything you need. All stuffed away. Look at this little area here and how it's utilized. Excellent.
We have different lights. So this is a mosquito light, blue light.
So they can't get attracted to it. They're not going to come in.
Yeah, and you can.
It's all LED.
3 position.
Wow. And how many amps do you think that takes? Very minimal?
Mini, yeah.
Okay.
LED.
And what do we have going on up here?
Yes.
This is how we monitor our battery, our fresh water, our wastewater.
Yeah.
This is the main battery kill switch, water pump.
Yeah.
This here is something you added afterwards.
And this the light, automatically light from outside. When you come near, the light goes on.
So that's what that word means?
Yeah.
It's a motion light?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or you can separate all lights on.
And this is stainless steel here.
Yeah.
This is nicely done. What is this? This is just the light?
The light. When we get.
Oh, look how bright that is. Just that little tiny light.
Yeah, yeah.
And look at the ceiling. It's not fuzzy carpet material.
It's hard.
It's fiberglass, just
Yeah.
like the outside.
Yeah.
We have some storage up
Yeah.
top here.
Also.
Look at the engineering of these lift arms.
Yeah.
Premium hardware. They did a good job.
It's for off-road.
Yeah, you think you're rattling and shaking?
Yeah, we drove 20,000 miles off-road, and we all.
Nothing fell out.
No.
Okay. And then this is your rear dinette.
Yeah, it's also
Oh, a leaf extension.
clever here.
Wow. And that's going to keep this
Yeah,
down
yeah.
and prevent it from rattling when you're driving.
Yeah.
And these hinges, they're really nice hinges. And this is the mosquito net
Yeah.
before when we came in. I guess if you had a little dog, maybe he could push through. And then we have a 12-volt socket here.
Yeah.
And then what's this?
220.
Okay, 220. And these are the shades we were talking about. So we have here shade, mosquito net, and then you could separate them and just have nothing. And do you have this glued down? Yeah? Yep. It's smart.
Yeah.
Okay. Up top here, I'm familiar with this style vent, but it's the same. You got a mosquito net and you got the shade. And that's manual, so there's no rain sensor. Okay. And this material here on the cushions, this is pretty tough stuff. It's almost like burlap, tough. You know,
So this is our living room and our bedroom.
all in one.
Yeah, we can get the table down.
And that took approximately maybe 20 pounds of pressure. So it's something that anybody could be capable of doing. And would you lay a flat sheet on top of that?
Yeah.
Okay. And it all packs away when it's time to get up?
Yeah.
And over the top of the bed we have some reading lights, speakers, and this must be a rail for a privacy curtain?
Yeah.
Okay, and you took that out?
Yeah.
All right. And who did the designs in the back?
It's a little design from us.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice touch. And here's another one of those lights.
Yeah. And
wow. These are just amazing. No plastic. It's all, you know, it is a plastic material, but it's not thin plastic. And I hear the Woelcke refrigerator. This is a compressor-driven refrigerator, so this is not an absorption refrigerator. And so someone might say this is a small refrigerator, but look, we have 2 things of soda here, another big container, some mayonnaise, eggs. This is packed very efficiently. How many days worth of food do you think this is?
4 or 5 days.
Okay, and this is approximately 2.5 cubic foot, I would estimate. And then below that,
storage.
This is the pantry storage. Look at this. Everything is perfectly put in. And then I see here, water pump maybe.
Yeah.
See, these are labels for some systems. This is an access panel to get to.
Yeah.
And then underneath the bed, that's the storage compartment we saw in the back.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is, wow. Now, I wasn't expecting this bathroom to be that big. This is about 28 inches deep this way.
Yeah.
And then from the toilet to this container, which is removable,
Yep.
you get about another 28 inches. This is a very large area, and this is what they call a wet bath. And this grating here lifts up, and then there's a drain plug.
Yeah.
This is a stainless steel pan, so that's not going to rust out. Okay, and then here's the toilet. We saw outside the little cartridge, but I guess you just push that little lever on the side, and that will give you a flush. You have another one of those windows with the shades, some storage up above. Yeah, what is that?
With electric, 220 volts.
Right in the cabinet.
Yeah.
So you don't get electrocuted while you're showering. And then this shower curtain, this goes all the way around, and this is going to cover this whole area, so you don't have to get everything wet.
Yeah.
And then look at the hardware here. This is adjustable. I guess you press this button, you can slide it up and down.
Yeah.
And then you have a nice metal handle here and a little Velcro to keep this from rattling when you're driving.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only reason. It'll drive you nuts. All right. And then over the cab, this is another very large storage compartment. This goes all the way back in. And this is clever. Look at these containers.
Yeah.
These aren't going to make noise when you're driving. And they're all lined with carpet.
We can close here when we ship the car over. It's urgent. Then you can close the door.
That's important.
Yeah.
So
it's
sealed.
Yeah, it's closed.
Wow.
From the front.
That is to prevent theft, or does that prevent what, people sneaking inside?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the flooring is a vinyl flooring. And then the cab. Now I'm not familiar with this Volkswagen vehicle here, but there's no engine that sticks in.
Yeah.
So it's got a hood. Yeah. So you could get out of this seat while you're driving. She could come back here and make lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Without tripping.
Yeah.
And this is a manual transmission. This has a 6-speed transmission, which you don't see here. Everything's automatic.
Yeah.
And then there's your backup camera monitor. And then seats, I guess, don't swivel because this is not part of the living space.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time with me today to go through your vehicle. This is by far one of the best engineered motorhome RVs I've seen in a while, because everything looks the same here. There's a lot of innovations we see from Europe, but this is cool.
Yeah.
Is there any other things you want to share with us about this?
Yeah.
If someone was to want to purchase one of these today, because there's a few years old, what is the sticker price on something like this?
It's very expensive.
Yeah, like 100,000 or more.
120,000.
Okay, well that's common. This motorhome like this here, it's about the same.
Yeah.
Okay, I was guessing 200,000.
Yeah.
Just by the way everything was here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for taking the time to show us.
Yeah.
Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I'd love it. I'll see you soon.